Vina, what are the latest trends in PPC and paid search? This is like, a whole universe by itself, but
Yes.
I believe you and your agency are specialized in this as well.
Yes.
And maybe you can walk us through the latest trends and tendencies in that field.
Sure. So something which rather than just talk about Google paid search, I really want to talk about something called TikTok search, which is not paid search.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Which is
yes.
not paid search, but which is like organic search. So last year, I think end of last year, TikTok introduced search. And now you can, and which is, I think, will be a big competition for Google, because I have a 16-year-old son, and I know,
Yes.
and I asked him this thing. He says, no, if I have to do something, I just search on TikTok. So whether it's,
Okay.
yes, so, in that sense, those search trends on TikTok are very popular, especially if it's restaurant, looking for a restaurant, or, even skincare.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So TikTok is behaving increasingly like a search engine these days?
Yes. And
Okay.
so whether you're looking for, even like he told me, so sometimes for his skincare, he just like does a TikTok search. So that channel
Wow.
is, yes. And so my thing is, fine, PPC, Google is there. Will TikTok introduce like a paid search thing? Is more of, because they are already into paid media, will they do like a Google paid search kind of a thing as well? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. And something which is like, of course, they've got TikTok Shop in the US. They're very soon launching, I think, mid this year in Australia as well. So so that's actually one platform to watch out for. Now coming to people.
That's interesting. Yeah.
A lot of stuff is happening in the world of TikTok for sure.
Yes.
Now coming to PPC search trends. So Imad, what is happening is Google Shopping, etc. will, especially because we work a lot with e-commerce brands, and
Yes.
we are seeing a lot of brands investing a lot more in Google Shopping, and which is
Shopping ads and
shopping ads. Yes.
yes.
So everyone keeps asking me this question as well, that, should we be doing SEO at all or not? And my question to them is, yes, that's important. But if you really look at the way Google has kind of changed its search layout in the last couple of years, is you have your standard shopping on top, followed by paid ads, and then no one goes to page 2. I don't know how many times you would have gone to page 2. Page 3 is dead. You're like, it doesn't even exist in anyone's search. So one biggest trend in, I think, paid search will be, of course, I don't want to go into the nitty-gritties that, broad keywords are working and XYZ keywords, are not.
Yeah.
So all I'll say is, you have to have a Google presence, but try and personalize your ad copy, or try and make it relevant to your readers, because so many times, and this is so ignored by brands across the board, it's my biggest issue as well. Everyone puts generic ad copy thinking you've got only 30 characters or 90 characters and things. No one tries to make it promising, or no one tries to make it relevant to the end customer.
Yes.
Brands focus on getting number 1 ranking through their paid search terms, which are going to get more and more expensive. Cost per click is going to increase. We are going to have US elections, plus CPMs are increasing. We are going to see advertising becoming more and more expensive. How do you remain relevant and not burn through your ad dollars is something brands need to think about. And one big is starting producing relevant ad copy and just not generic ad copy. Another thing they need to really focus on is the post-click, because an ad's job is to get you a click to your website or your landing page. An ad's job is not to sell to your customer. That's the customer journey. So, and I think that is, it's not a trend, it's an insight which has been there for years, but ignored by brands for years. I mean, they think Google ads or Facebook ads or TikTok ads will change the trajectory of their business. It will if you do the other things correctly as well.
For sure. Now, talking about Google ads, in general, like in the past, agencies and PPC specialists used to spend a lot of time optimizing those campaigns, selecting keywords, and basically testing and refining. Nowadays, we see that those ad campaigns are AI powered and they have optimization scores, and basically it looks like machine learning is embedded into them. Do you think that now this increasing reliance on Google to do its job and then get you the leads that they can get you through with your ad budget. Do you think that this is actually delivering better ROIs and better results for advertisers versus before, like the manual work that was done by the actual specialists?
So again, a great question, Iman, I must say. And I'm so glad you asked me this question, because few things, we don't need to optimize ad accounts as much as we had to do a year back with Performance Max coming in, with other, even for as far as, there was a time when we used to do what we call single keyword ad groups or single keyword ad campaigns. That is no longer relevant, where we were spending so much time manually in an ad account. Having said that, can we rely 100% on AI? No, we can't. Because if you ever look at the Google recommendations, which it gives you next year campaign, 50% of them are just ask you to increase the ad budget. Do I want to increase my ad budget without being profitable? Hell no.
I see.
So, so we all know Google is in the business of making money, and you are an ex-Google, so you.
Yeah. Yes, I know what they want. Yes.
So, can we rely on machine learning? No, we can't. However, how do you, as a media buyer, as an agency, adapt to that machine learning and use it to your advantage? It has simplified a lot of things, but cost of advertising has gone up. And that's why I said your relevance, your ad relevance, your landing page relevance is even more important. Setting up your conversion tracking, because they're going into a cookieless world, say, I think from July this year, which is going to be
that's our next topic.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is going to be a bigger challenge as well. So Performance Max, no matter what the other gurus say about it, if you have a small budget, whether you're spending $1,500, $2,000, $5,000 a month, I would say launch Performance Max. You will make your money and don't touch it for 21 days, but set it up correctly.